Did you know that studies show reading spiritual texts can actually lower stress levels and promote a sense of peace? It's like having a little mental vacation. In today's fast-paced world, finding inner peace can seem like an unattainable goal, but what if I told you that the Bible holds some astonishing verses that can guide you towards achieving just that? How many of us have struggled to find calm in the midst of chaos, to quiet our minds and soothe our hearts? Perhaps you're one of those people who's tired of feeling like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of anxiety and stress. Well, I'm here to assure you that there is hope, and it starts with the wisdom of the Bible. In Philippians 4:6-7, we're reminded to not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Think about that. The peace of God, which goes beyond human comprehension, can be ours if we simply take the time to pray and seek Him. It's amazing to me how often we forget to do just that, how often we try to take control and fix things on our own strength instead of surrendering to God's sovereignty. But what if we actually took the time to quiet our hearts and listen to His still, small voice? I imagine we'd find ourselves wrapped in an inexplicable sense of peace, a peace that defies the chaos around us. In Psalm 34:4, we're told to seek the Lord in His strength, seek His face continually. This is more than just a nice phrase to put on a wall or a mug, it's a call to action. When we seek the Lord's strength, we're acknowledging that we can't do it on our own, that we need His power and guidance to navigate life's complexities. And when we seek His face, we're reminded of His holy presence, which brings us comfort and peace even in the darkest of times. It's like having a constant companion, one who never leaves us nor forsakes us. Have you ever felt like you're just going through the motions, trying to find inner peace but coming up short? Trust me, you're not alone. We've all been there, struggling to quiet our minds and find rest for our souls. It's in those moments that we need to remember that our struggles are not unique to us, they're a natural part of the human experience. And it's precisely in those moments that the wisdom of the Bible can be our greatest comfort. And then we have Isaiah 26:3-4, which says, "You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you." Trust in the Lord forever, for the Lord Himself, is the rock eternal. What a powerful declaration. God is not just a passing thought or a distant concept, He is the rock eternal, the one who has been and will always be. And when we trust in Him, when we fix our minds on His goodness and faithfulness, He promises to keep us in perfect peace. Can you imagine living a life free from anxiety and fear, a life marked by unwavering trust in the Lord? Today, I want to leave you with 3 takeaways from these verses. Firstly, surrender is key. We must learn to let go of our need for control and surrender to God's sovereignty. Secondly, prayer is powerful. It's in those quiet moments with God that we find peace and clarity. And lastly, trust is essential. We must learn to trust in the Lord, to fix our minds on His goodness and faithfulness. If we can embody these principles, I'm convinced that we'll find ourselves living lives marked by inner peace and tranquility. In conclusion, the Bible has so much to say about finding inner peace, and I hope these 3 verses have been a source of comfort and inspiration for you today. Remember, you don't have to walk this journey alone. God is with you, and He desires to give you peace that surpasses all understanding. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you have any thoughts on today's video, please share them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring content, and be sure to check out our next video on finding hope in the midst of darkness. Until next time, blessings.